Did you see how Aaron Rodgers was playing?
Yeah, flicking the ball over the field.
I mean, that's vintage Aaron Rodgers. And Devontae Adams decided to show up and make some plays for his quarterback who, there are trust issues because of how poor Devontae Adams was last year. But his touchdown pass, the second one of the night, was ridiculous. And I have to tell you, when he's playing like that,
right?
It's almost unfair for defenses to go against him. They could never get them. I think he dropped back 33 times last night and did not get sacked, got rid of the ball. He did hurt his hamstring, as Al and Jerry were talking about in the pregame show here. And he was 30 of 39, 313 yards, 2 touchdowns. Stupid. And he was just spot on from the moment
he made
the game
2 passes
started.
to Adams, in which it's great coverage, not good coverage, great coverage. And he put the ball one low on the touchdown, and then on that 40-yard pass on the right side down the field, a 50-yard pass.
Right over the head of the defender, right into the arms. Hands.
Like the best quarterback in the world when he's playing like that.
Well, yeah, and the point being is that he is, when he's on, about as much fun as to watch anybody in the NFL. And last night he was on, and I just got to be thinking, I don't know how bad his leg is now.
Right.
The opportunities missed by the Green Bay Packers. Now, they had a lot of injuries and everything else, and they come out of last night's game with a few more injuries. But that is about as good as a quarterback is going to play in a game. I don't care what anybody says. Because early on in the game, he was running with the football as well. I mean, the first drive, they went 75 yards down the field. He accounted for 72 of the 75 yards.
It seemed like there's going to be a shootout because the Eagles come back, they score. Wentz runs in for a touchdown.
But,
and then the Packers come back and score. And you say, we may have an old-fashioned shootout. And then the Eagles' offense just sputtered.
Well, I was trying to explain last night. This is what young players have got to learn. They got to learn how to play for 4 quarters, and they have to deal with the dips and the problems and the adversity during a game. And Carson Wentz is going to learn that. There are times last night that Carson Wentz looks like, yeah, that was going to be a shootout, and then all of a sudden, the beginning of the second half comes, he gets tattooed right in the ribs, and then they call play to go against cover 2. The right play is called, the right play design, and he decides he wants to try to force it right down the middle of the field. After getting lit up on the previous play,
right? Ball
sails on him, interception by the Packers, and all of a sudden that was the blink that the Packers were looking for last night, and that's part of the, the process that you go through with a young quarterback learning how to play for 4 quarters.